Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't help myself. I just had to go and test fit it. And I gotta say, I'm quite a fan of how that looks. It looks so fucking cool, chat. Looks so fucking cool. I especially like the shot down the side here with the wing just sweeping up off the boot like that. It just looks so fucking cool. Now, the only problem is, Noob is my only running vehicle and I have to go pick up stuff today. So I'm gonna have to take Noob while she's looking like this. Well, mission accomplished, going down the expressway at the speed limit. Spoiler didn't come off. In fact, it's pretty fucking solid. It's like, I'm fucking shaking it. It's on there, it's on there. And the only flex is actually the boot lid itself. I'm not sure how to actually get that to sit better. I think the rubber seal's the issue. But I'll sort that out at a later stage when this is painted and on the car. So now I'm gonna pull it off, put some bog on it, and then probably weld up the holes in the boot lid. I can't sand it because of the shit weather again. I need to do it outside and I need to do it on a really calm day so that way shit doesn't go everywhere, because I can't do it in the shed. I don't want to get stuff over everything in the shed. So I'd rather do it outside, but I'm still waiting for a good day. It's either raining or extremely windy or fucking over 30 degrees. I'm not having a win lately with the weather. But anyway, I'm gonna quickly take the boot lid off and put that boot lid back on. That way I can continue to drive it around. I need to drive it tomorrow to the doctors, and I need to drive it on Friday to take my daughter to Sir Kids. I'll bring the boot lid in here and start work on it. I couldn't get any flat copper sheet, not easily anyway, locally, so I've went and bought some copper tube. I put a slit down it and then flattened it out and started trimming it into pieces I can use. So right now I've got a piece in here, slid in behind here, just a crowbar jammed in place to hold it nice and tight. And that's now the backing of these two holes, so I'm gonna have a shot at tacking them up with the Unimig. Would just like to take a moment to remind people I am no professional welder at all. I am winging this shit. Alright, you're probably just gonna have to put up with the lawnmower noise in the background, but that's pretty fucking good. Like, I don't do panel work, okay? I am learning this shit as I go, and I'm pretty happy with that. My copper idea worked. I read about people using copper as a backing for tacking up small holes like this, like a copper block, but like you can't get a block in there, so I thought, why not sheet? My idea works, so now I'll do it for these two holes, and then the three down that end. Bob's your uncle. Done. We are done. Look at that. It's like the holes were never there. Alright folks, it's another day, and of course it's fucking raining again. I can never get a nice run of clear days, which is really annoying. But the spoiler is nice and smooth now. Ended up going over and sanding the entire thing thoroughly. It is like smooth. This took me a whole day to do. You can see I've got bog in the corners, filling spots. Also from trying to get it flat, has gone through in some corners. But that's fine. I just want it to be dead flat, so I'll do another coat of primer. But before I do that, I'm going to prep the boot lid. As you've seen, I welded up the holes on it. I've just got that out here, even though it's raining. There's a few things I want to do, like tackle this little bit of rust here, just wire wheel it, paint that. Probably not going to worry about thoroughly tackling the rust, because this is going to be the first panel I've ever painted with a spray gun, so I'm not going to be too fussed. I'm also not spray painting the inside, so I don't care. But this, I just need to finish cleaning up and have it more ovaled out. A bit like this side, oval them out a bit more. And then once the underside's done, I'm just going to start sanding the other side after I did the filling the holes. Alright, so the idea of this is to make it a little bit more teardropped and just clean some of this shit up. So I'll just do it with the Dremel. I mean, it's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. I still got to clean up these holes a little bit. That one's done as well. So now I guess I wire wheel some of this rust out and put some fresh seam sealer in there just so it doesn't get any worse. Well, I think it's as good as it's going to get without me folding back that seam and getting under there, and there's no fucking way I'm doing that. Alright, that'll do. I think I'll just rust convert that. Stopped the sanding on the boot lid to help Sammy with her car, and discovered what the problem is. I was jiggling things around and playing with all the plugs while I was trying to get it to start and stay running. It would start but then die immediately, and narrowed it down to this plug by fiddling with this plug while I was turning it over. Had a look, and this pin that's now hanging out was actually pushed further in than the rest. And that is a black with a yellow stripe, so it's got to be ignition. It makes sense that that's the one not playing the game here. I can't tell if the inside of the plug is broken or if it's or if the tab just needs bending back down, but gonna try fix this, then I'm gonna go back to sanding that boot lid. I fixed her car. It was the pin. It's now in there. All we had to do was like put the pin back in the plug and then flick down the tab that holds the pin in. That's all sorted. But yeah.
I got her back. And I'm already fucking with her.
Yeah, already fixing things. And the arse end is now the nicest looking part of the car.
Yeah, it's sort of upsetting.
It's so clean. We really need to paint the driver's door. At least paint the driver's door so it blends in. Yeah. It's not just a fucking grey primer door. Maybe before I fully paint Noob, we should actually do this. And this can be the practice run. Because it can't look any worse, honestly.
The issue with doing this is we have to then repair the rust.
Just paint over the rust. Should be right, just paint over the rust.
And now it doesn't, hopefully, have any electrical gremlins.
Thanks to. Yeah, go me. Fuck, I'm good. I quickly detoured to fix Sammy's car again. And that's all sorted. I am going to run to the parts shop with her because she needs to get exhaust hangers. 2 of hers have come off and now her exhaust is flopping around and hitting the fucking valance. So we're going to sort that, and then what else was I going to do? I need some kind of rust converter because I just went through and did a few extra spots where I thought was rust, but ended up just being surface for the most part. but up here was actual rust. So I'm just going to rust convert it and then re-seam seal it. We're off to get some supplies.
No power steering. Forgot what that's like.
That's a pretty sexy looking car out there, isn't it? I wonder who owns that. Some sexy bitch maybe?
I reckon some dickhead.
Oh, ouch. I just fixed your car, you bitch.
I was about to say, hang on, will be only a few bucks, right?
Yeah. Oh god, the sync sounds good. A little 4K sounds alright. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh,
But that's half the fun.
fucking hang. If I die, avenge my death. I'll admit, I don't remember what the last thing was I recorded, but this is the stage we're at right now. This took so freaking long to do. So freaking long, but it is now bare metal on top. I still need to do a little bit of the underside. But yeah, you can see the spots where I welded up the badges aren't super noticeable. They're low, but that's fine because that's what putty's for. Because this thing is already sanded and smooth, ready for another coat of primer. So I just want to have a look at what that looks like. God damn. God damn. I am really proud of all this work I've done. I'm really proud. I'll be happier once it's actually painted, but it's looking pretty cool so far, I think. Alright, well, I'm going to start sanding the underside. And then I'm going to have to set up an area to spray paint. Alrighty, the underside's all done. I only sanded up to where the seam sealant is. The main reason I did that is because I'm not going to have the time to completely do the underside of this. So I did just spray some sealer and rust converter and stuff like that over the areas where there was some rust, and some primer over some spots that were bare metal, just to give it a little bit of longevity for the moment. But I figure what I can do to try and avoid reactions is have the overlap happen at the seam sealant, and then I can probably put a fresh lot of seam sealant over the top. And if there's any reactions, it'll at least happen on the underside where you're not going to see it along here. And then I guess I could probably just clean it off and put some seam sealant on it as a temporary thing until I paint the rest of the boot. Most amount of work I've put into any kind of panel preparation for paint actually, so yeah, we're going to see what happens. I am just going to clean this up, and I think I'll probably paint it on Monday in primer, and if I can get a smooth enough finish with the primer, then I guess it's ready for top coat, but we'll see. I'm still not very good at this, and I have to paint the spoiler too. So I'll probably set up a gazebo out there with some sides and have this thing in there pumping out the fumes. That way I'm not painting in my shed. We'll see how that goes. This is going to be hectic. Good morning, everyone. I am sick as a dog again. That's why I sound horrible at the moment. I don't know why it keeps happening, but I just keep getting sick lately. I keep catching whatever my daughter brings home from freaking childcare, and it's just, it fucks me up. I don't know why. But I really need to go to the doctor and talk to them about my immune system, because something's really wrong. It's not normal to catch colds as often as I'm catching them. Like, I'm healthy for like maybe fucking 2 or 3 days, and then I get another cold. But anyway, I bought a gazebo. It's fucking huge. I just started putting a wall on there. I'm gonna wall it all off, put the put the extractor fan in here, and this is gonna be my spray booth. I could do it in the shed, but I really just didn't want to have to fuck around trying to like cover all my shelves with like tarp and stuff like that. I thought it's just easier to put up something temporary outside and do it. So this is what I've come up with. My girlfriend helped me set it up. Cherie's a legend, love her. Because this was not easy to set up actually. Like, it's definitely not a one-person job. That's for sure. At least folding out the frame isn't. But these I'm going to put up all 6 walls. Leave one side unzipped just a little bit to have the extractor fan pumping stuff out, and I'm going to paint in here. You know, it's sturdy enough that I could hang the spoiler up here. See how this goes, eh? I'm going to spray another thing of primer today. Well, I feel like shit. Alright. I think that first coat's pretty damn good. Other than this little fucker. Still sick as a dog. Oh god. But this is the final layer of primer. It's turned out pretty good. So I'm just gonna start sanding this back. There's a couple little imperfections like on this corner here, but I just don't have the time to fix it. And I probably plan on respraying the whole car at some point anyway, but for now this should look fine. I'm just going to sand it 400 and then 600, maybe 800, we'll see how I go. I think it probably only needs 600 and then I can spray the red. This has been quite a massive task, more than I ever anticipated. I should have known it would have got blown out of proportion because I've never fiberglassed. I've never used heat set inserts in a 3D print, let alone combined those two things together. I've never done any major body work, sanding with a block, getting it flat, using bog, welding up holes where the badges were. And it was also the first time I've ever used a spray gun. I've never used a spray gun to paint before, so like this was a big task for me. I'm very proud of how it turned out, very proud. We made it to All Japan Day. I unfortunately didn't get any video footage because me and Cherie were prepping the car down to the wire. Like, we washed it the morning of All Japan Day and still had to get there in order to have our stall set up for the swap meet, because we were entered in the swap meet too, for just, you know, that extra little bit of stress. I unfortunately didn't get any footage at All Japan Day. I was way too busy chatting to people and like the prep in the morning, I just forgot to even bring the camera. I was too busy talking to people to even use my phone. Like I forgot to take any pictures or any video. Cherie did an absolutely amazing job polishing the wheels up. She also helped me sand the boot lid when it was primed to try and get that flat. She's an absolute legend, honestly. She's really helped me out. And she didn't have to. She didn't have to. I didn't ask for the help. She chose to, which was pretty awesome. I love her. But yeah, All Japan Day was awesome. The spoiler was quite well received from people, which was great for my ego. I got sunburned because it was raining earlier in the day, literally right after washing the car too. And that rain kind of gave me a false sense of security that I wouldn't need sunscreen, and then the sun came out and I was sunbaking at my stall at the swap meet. and I got fucking sunburn. It's probably why I'm all like red and peely and gross. Just want to say thank you to everybody that helped me out. I asked a lot of questions online, so if you're one of those people that gave me advice and I followed it, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I know there was a few people that suggested the best methods for things, and somebody suggested using soapy water to wet sand instead of just normal water, which was fucking game changer for me. Game changer. I'd like to say a big thank you to Just Auto Paint Supplies in Elizabeth South for putting up with me constantly dropping in there or ringing them with questions and hassling them. The dudes there, absolute fucking legends. Like, they helped me through this entire process. They told me what paint to use, how to use it, fucking everything. I'll definitely be going back there for more stuff when I start my next little paint project. I also want to say thank you to Dizzy Decals for printing out that Jaded Works sticker. It looks killer. It looks absolutely killer. The printing quality is just amazing. So I'll be going through them for all my stickers now, and those stickers will be available on my website very soon, like smaller window slap versions of the Bridgestone parody style Jaded Works stickers. They will be available for those interested. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how the car turned out. She's the cleanest she's ever been in a long time. 2024 was an absolute nightmare year for me. And this year, I've been concentrating so much on building up a business that my poor car has been quite neglected. Quite neglected, to a point where I haven't even washed her. Literally, anytime I post a photo up, people would be like, clean the fucking brake dust. Well, the wheels are shiny now, so you can be happy that I cleaned them and that my girlfriend polished them. If there's anybody else I forgot to thank, I'm really sorry. I do appreciate everything you've done. It's just I'm a very forgetful person. Very fucking forgetful. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate it at all, okay? I love you all for helping me out. You're all legends. I didn't get any of the other spoilers finished like I planned, but I am currently working on the fender spoilers and mirror adapters, so there will be an update video on that soon. And you'll get to see what mirrors I'm going to be fitting. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're a fan of my content. It's fucking hot out here. I think I want to go chill inside in the aircon. I'll see you in the next episode, folks.